Hey there. I want to give a shout out to a channel called Legal Latino. The gentleman was kind enough to give me a supportive comment amongst the many negative comments in one of the many videos that I'm being harassed on. And he gave me some really good advice about focusing on myself and dropping the whole situation with all these trolls and with Eliana, etc. So with you, Eliana. And the thing is, what I want you to know, and I really am doubtful that you said any of the things that they're saying you said, or any of the claims you said to these idiots on nightwave radio, or not nightwave, daywave radio. I get the two confused. But what I want to point out to you, and I'm leaving a link to Legal Latino's channel in the description because I want people to view his channel. I subbed him because it was basically what it was is he was kind enough to leave me a supportive comment when everybody else is leaving me negative comments. So I subbed him, and you know what? I listened to tonight's show, and you know, it was what I needed to hear and when I needed to hear it. And what I want to tell you, Eliana, is this. Me and making these videos is not designed to impede your life in any way, okay? At this point, what you need to understand, today on that idiotic show, Daywave Radio, they said that I'm afraid to talk to you. Now, I doubt you are on the line. I really do. Number one, you have a job, and they don't. They call that their job. That's not a job. So you have a job, and I'm assuming you were teaching a class. But the thing is, what you need to understand, that would not have been fair for me to talk to you at that point in time because I was so riled up by them. That's not fair. If you want to communicate with me, you can communicate with me through Zoom. You can communicate with me through Gmail. There's a video app on Gmail. You can communicate with me through Instagram. You can communicate with me in many ways that you choose to communicate with me with. You can have your family there for support. You can do anything you want. But it would not be fair for you to, I would be really angry, not at you, but it would not, like, I have foibles, okay? I'm not perfect, as you obviously know. And it would not be fair to you to communicate with me while they're mouthing off and while they have me in such a state of anger, okay? That's not fair to you. It's also not fair to you if I'm keeping all this stuff up and I don't know that it's messing up your life. I'm not going to trust anything that anybody besides you tells me. Okay? That's the truth. So, if anything they said was accurate, you need to tell me that. You need to, and I'm not trying to be mean, I don't care who you have for support with you or whatever, and you don't even have to talk to me like I'm talking to you. It doesn't have to be over Zoom. It can be an email. I would prefer it be private because I don't want to get angry because of people bothering us. But you can have your family there. Your family can yell at me all they want. I don't care. I don't really care. I'm just getting tired of these morons that are inserting themselves into a situation that doesn't include them. The situation does include your family because it includes you. I'm not judgmental of your family inserting themselves because they're not inserting themselves. If they care about you, they should be involved in the conversation, okay? Whether they agree with me or not, I'm assuming they don't agree with me. But my point is, I would like you to tell me what you want me to do. The thing is, I have to defend myself against the defamation by those fat idiots, for lack of a better word. I mean, I can't let them talk about me that way. It's not a good thing. I do have to come down to Argentina. That's unavoidable. I can't piss away $800. They don't understand. They're too stupid to understand that I bought the ticket I bought it last January and was going to be leaving on May 5th. From New York City. That's what I had planned on doing. Unfortunately, the whole unspeakable thing that shan't be spoken of, we can't mention the name of that. Unfortunately, that happened, and I couldn't go. And for whatever reason, LATAM and it's not really LatAm. I was stupid and I bought the ticket through it's called Expedia. It's a travel agency, and they wouldn't give me my money back. And now that it's in LatAm's hand, and LatAm won't give me my money back. And I've tried several times to get my money back. I genuinely, at this point, don't want to come to Argentina. Okay, I have to come to Argentina. Again, I don't have to see you. I'm not coming to see you. I don't know where you live. I'm not trying to find out where you live. I do care about you. If you don't want me in your life, I'm not going to be in your life. But you have not literally told me, James, I don't want you in my life. And you, if you're honest with yourself, you know that there were incongruities, or let me put this. There were a lot of things that didn't make a lot of sense. If you're me, I didn't understand a lot of things. And if that guy that's threatening to kill me every now and then, and I have emails, I'll forward you the emails if you let me forward you the emails. I'm not making this crap up, okay? And I did have, unfortunately, like I said, I lost some screenshots. I'm sure you know there were people threatening to murder me if I came down to Argentina. And that's not okay. I'm not coming down there. I'm not threatening anybody. I wasn't even coming down there to find you. This is what people don't understand. I have no desire to make you be with me. I would prefer you choose to be with me. And it doesn't seem like that's the case. And I don't want to waste my life waiting for you to want to be with me, okay? And I don't think you do, but I do have to come to Argentina. And it's just because, look, you know I'm broke as hell. You know $800 is a lot of money to me. And I can't just throw away the $800. I have to use the ticket, okay? And, you know, I'm not angry at you. I'm sorry I made the video at such an amplitude earlier. The reason why was because, you know, that's the reason I couldn't talk to you on that stupid show. If you want to talk to me privately. I would love to hear your voice again. I really would. Okay? And I would love to just, you know, talk to you, and you tell me what you want me to do, and I will do it. Okay? I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm not trying to impede your life by any stretch of anybody's imagination. If anything, I want to improve your life. And essentially, that's not what's happening right now. Okay? That's not what's happening. I can tell that. But I want you, I really do want you to see my videos. Okay? I want you to see the videos. I want you to understand I care about you. Whether you want to be with me or not, I think you should know how much I really do care about you. I've never made that up, okay? But their lies really put me in the wrong state of mind to be talking to you. You don't need me in that state of mind to be talking to you. You need me to be in my Eliana state of mind, my positive state of mind, okay? And that's what you need, and that's what you deserve. You deserve me to be in a calm, collected state of mind where I can focus on what you're saying, and I can focus on, and you can focus on what I'm saying, and there's no side conversation. And like I said, your family, if you need your family there to support you and whatever, do it. Do it. If you got, like, they're claiming you're going to use Alberto Fernandez to put me behind bars when I get down there. If that's your deal, hon. I mean, I can't do anything about coming down. I have to come down. So if Alberto Fernandez is your barrister, I guess I'm kind of up shit's creek without a paddle, because he could just put me in prison with an executive order. I don't think that's how it'll happen, though. I'm only coming down to do whatever I'm going to be doing. It doesn't have to involve you, and it probably won't involve you, because you clearly are not including yourself in my life. But if you want me to take down my video playlist, if you want me to take down everything I posted on Instagram to disprove them, okay, that's me taking a hit to my reputation by doing that, okay? I only put those things up to save what's left of my reputation, okay? And there's one jackass on nightwave radio, because I'm being covered by trolls 24/7 now, says that I make these videos public because I want the sympathy of the public. No. Does it look like I'm getting sympathy in the comments section of these videos? No. I make these videos public because I have no other way of you seeing them. That's why I make them public. I had hoped that you would see the videos and you would understand how much I care about you, how much I love you, honestly, how much I want to be with you. But if you don't want to be with me, I can't make you be with me. I can't make your choices for you. I wouldn't want to make your choices for you. Part of what I like about you is who you are. And that's what's so sad about this is I really don't think you're afraid of me, despite what these idiots were saying. I don't see why you would be afraid of me. I could see your family being concerned. That I could see. I can't see you being afraid of me. And that's the thing is, if I come down, I've always said that. If you want to meet me, obviously we would meet in a public place. Obviously you would bring people to meet me with. I never was attempting to get you alone. I was never attempting to make you uncomfortable. I was never attempting to take advantage of you. And you know these things. That's what's so frustrating is you know all this. I have never had the intention of taking advantage of you. To be quite honest, I've never really had the intention of doing some of the things that we talked about with you, unless you wanted to. And I really didn't think you wanted to. I never had the idea of taking advantage of you. Okay? That's not what was going to happen if we met. I had planned on having a decent time with a decent person. I don't have decent people where I live, and it really made me feel good to finally find somebody that I actually could say, this is what a good person is, and I want her in my life. It really made me feel good to finally find somebody. And, yes, that is only a small portion of you, but the portion of you that you shared with me was kind, gentle, understanding, and caring. And they were all things I was missing in my life, and you gave them to me when I needed them. And that's the truth. So if you have any respect for me, and that's what I think what bothers me the most is by you talking to them instead of me, that shows me that you have no respect for me. And look, if you have no respect for me, you have no respect for me, but I still have respect for you. So if you want me to take down everything, I'm not going to take down my whole channel because I'm still going to be making videos, but I will be very diligent at finding every video I made you, and I will either get rid of them or make them private. You can have access to them to use against me if you want to have a restraining order against me. I'm not trying to do anything to you. Everything I've tried to do is do something for you because I care about you. Okay? That's the truth. That is the whole truth. That is why I did all this. It backfired. It backfired because of all these mosquitoes, otherwise known as trolls, that don't shut up. If your family aren't the ones threatening me, that's fine. If your family are the ones threatening me, that's also fine. But they need to know that there's no need to threaten me. I'm not coming down to do anything. Okay? I'm coming down because I can't lose that money. That money is a lot of money. You know I eat a lot of rice and beans and potatoes and stuff like that. That's a lot of food for me, Eliana. That's a lot of food. And you have to understand that I can't just throw out all that money because that money is stuff. You know what I mean? That's stuff that I could buy with that money, but instead I used that money to get a plane ticket. And yes, I did get that ticket because I thought you might need me down there to help you. I didn't know any better. Again, because you didn't clarify things. I just had that idiot threatening me. And like the lies on that program were unacceptable. I don't think that you really participated in as much as they're claiming you did. I don't think you were on the line. But if you want me to take everything down, you need to tell me that. I'm not going to believe these fat assholes. I'm not going to believe this scrawny guy with a lisp on nightwave radio. I need you to tell me. And you can have all the support around you that you need. Okay? And you don't even have to tell me, okay? You don't even have to tell me face to face. You can email me. But I do want it to be private so that I don't have people bothering me. Okay, I would like some sort of private communication with you where we can focus on what the other person is saying. I think it is very important that that's how it happens. Okay? And if you are comfortable with talking to me, that would be wonderful. Okay, I would love that. But if you can't do that, you don't have to do that. I'm not forcing you to do anything. And as I said, your parents can be there. That was the whole confusing situation that I've always had. I don't know where anybody is getting any idea in their head, you, your family, or anyone else, that I'm trying to take advantage of you or harm you in any way. I do think perhaps because the way everything turned out, that it may have impeded certain aspects of your life. That was not done purposefully. That was not done purposefully. Okay? I did not do that on purpose. That's just how things turned out. Okay? Because of the way things are. Okay? But I didn't know any better because you had to... I'm not blaming you. I know that you do have certain issues that keep you from clarifying things, but I need you to clarify things for me. The thing that gets me, though, you can't talk to me, you can't speak to me, you don't have the respect for me to speak to me like an adult, but yet you can talk to these guys. Okay? That's, if you, and you're the only one I care about in this situation. That's the truth. You are the only one I care about in this situation. I care about me too, but you and I, Eliana and James, are the only two people in this situation that actually matter. Okay? So if you want me to do something, you need to tell me to do it. But it has to be done in a way where I'm not being bothered. You have to understand, that would have been a really big mistake if I was talking to you with them there. Because, number one, I probably wouldn't even be talking to you. I'd be yelling at them. Okay? They've been harassing me for how long now? You know what I mean? And it's not appropriate for them to be doing that. And if you're choosing to participate in that, look, it's not going to make me mad at you, but that's really ridiculous. You're a better person than that, and you know you're a better person than that. If you weren't a better person than that, I wouldn't have wanted to include you in my life. I really needed a good person in my life at that time. And I want to thank you for being that person when I needed that person in my life. That's the truth. I want to thank you for being the good person that I didn't have in my life when I needed her in my life. And for that, anything you tell me to do, I'll do it, even at the expense of my own safety. Look, you have to understand, me just going to Argentina, that's a big risk. There's a lot of risk involved there. And I was doing that for you, but I have to come down. But I'm putting myself at a bigger risk by getting rid of that information off of Instagram and off of YouTube that could help exonerate me of any, nonsense. You don't need a restraining order against me. I'm not coming down to bother you. I'm really not. You need to learn that you can trust me. I've never lied to you about anything. Okay, except I kind of lied about coming down to Argentina a bunch of times because nonsense kept coming up. But I've never purposely lied to you. And that's the truth. I think that if you search and if you really think about things, you'll know that I never lied to you. And I think what's important for us is for one another to listen to what the other one has to say. If you tell me you need me gone, I'll be gone. But I'm certainly not afraid to talk to you. I don't think it's fair to communicate with you with these people around that are doing nothing but trying to agitate me. You don't deserve that. You don't deserve an agitated James. Okay? You don't deserve that. You deserve Eliana James. You deserve the James. I used to be so happy. You want to know how happy I was? My ex-girlfriend used to get pissed off at me that I was smiling when I would talk to you. She did not like that. But yeah, you used to, I'm actually smiling now that I'm thinking about it. You used to bring a smile to my face, which is something I really never had in my life. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but it's the truth. You know me. I've not been a very happy person my whole life. You know that about me, I think. But you made me happy. And look, if the only time that you could have made me happy was the time we shared on social media, that's fine. I thank you for that, and that's what we get. If you want me to take this all down, you got to tell me, honey. Okay, you have to tell me, not some fat idiot on some wannabe news program that does nothing but harass people. So, think everything over. Consider what I'm saying. If you want to talk to me, you have to talk to me. I'm not going to believe anyone else. Everybody's lying. Okay? They're lying, and you know they're lying. They flat out lied. And I don't think you told them to lie. I think they were just doing that to make me look like a terrible person. And I clearly disproved it. I mean, you had to know I would easily disprove that. So that's why I don't think it was you. So take care, honey. And remember, if you need me to do what you want me to do, you have to tell me what to do. And also, tune in to Legal Latino. Have a great night, honey. Okay? I really do mean that. And whatever you tell me to do, I'll do it. I have to come to Argentina. Okay? There's no... That's not out of the question. But I'm not coming to see you if you don't want to see me. Okay? And if you need me to talk with you with your family there, I don't care which family member it is. I don't care if they're threatening to kill me. They can threaten to kill me all they want. If they think that's what I deserve, that's what that's what they think I deserve. But the facts are the facts. You deserve to talk to me privately, and you deserve to verbalize without me or anyone else interrupting what you want me to do, and you deserve to hear me in a happy manner to talk to you in a way, you need Eliana James, not James going crazy from people harassing him for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for months. Okay? That's you deserve the James that's happy, positive, and that's the James you deserve. You that's what you deserve to be communicating with, not some person that has been, turned into a, miserable person. And I'm not really a miserable. When you were involved in my life, I was not as miserable as you might think, or at least not when I had you to talk to. You really made me feel really good, and I appreciate that, and I thank you for that. And that's all for this video.